Okay. Hello. So I've been having this idea to do a What Now based show. And what I mean by what now is like, I had this vision of one day I would have a podcast or a talk show. Because, like, holistically, before a podcast was in my brain, I wanted a talk show. So I've always liked to talk. And so my what now was basically something that popped into my head because just about me practicing being present. And I thought, like, it would be a dope idea to do a show called What Now. With that being said, here's my first What Now, and these What Nows will come every Saturday. And I don't hold myself to a specific standard. However, by me giving myself that every Saturday, I get to make sure that I'm present with myself at least once a week. I get to check in with myself about what now once a week. And I'm not saying that I will not do them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm just saying that I guarantee myself that I will do one every Saturday. So here's my first one. And I decided that my What Now episodes would be written so that I would just write out my thoughts. Because, I mean, it won't be a actual what now, like right now in the moment. But what now right before I turned on my phone to record what now. Okay? So here's what I wrote. What Now, episode 1. As I sit here and try to write out my what now, my inner hand skin is getting onto the paper. My hand is damaged from a physical altercation which occurred Thursday, 2 days ago. All up until today, about 4 hours ago, I thought I'd never get over this situation. Today I found myself not over it, but beyond it, because I gave into my own beliefs, my own reality. Truthfully, I am in no fashion stating that I'm 100% over the situation. Well, I wrote altercation. So I'm in no 100% am I over it. No, not at all. Not even in the least bit. However, what now? I'm trying to convey that if I believe that things that are beyond my control, and when I say beyond my control, I mean there's no way that I can act on the situation and get myself into a better situation. Therefore, I released it to God, and I have to allow God to move without me worrying about how God will move, if God will move, when God will move. Not my place, because I am not God. I'm just admitting, in short, I'm allowing God to handle it because as of now, it is beyond me. With that out of the way, I'm sitting here thinking several things, of course, because I'm human, and that's what humans do. I am so blessed to be able to sit here and sit my peace and write out my current thoughts, aren't I? Well, I could also be trying to get dressed to go out with someone who honestly mind fucks me every time we encounter, but I'm not able to do so because of personal obligations. Tisk tisk. I am now thinking predominantly that in exposing my what now thoughts, I start a movement of self-awareness that brings me wealth, riches, and acknowledgement, but also brings others to their inner truths, and that they follow their gut and or intuition to do what it is that will bring them peace holistically. Peace is something I desire truthfully. My peace feels like 74 degrees in a tropical environment. The humidity at a relaxable percentage, and the air crisp and clean in smell. My peace is like a perfect meal that delights and ignites all my senses. My peace is love. Love from a man who respects me first, devours me mentally, stimulates me physically, caresses me gently, exfoliates my weaknesses to empower my strengths, takes me to other constellations, and remains my solitude on earth. My peace is powerful. My peace is genuine. My peace is divine. What now? Now, I'm wanting to justify that although my peace involves a man, my peace is still my peace. My peace does not waver nor tremble at the presence or absence of another, because my peace is mine, and I am fine with that. I've yet to experience a courtship in which I glow. Glow. G-L-O-W, glow. Like, you know, when you're walking around and somebody be like, girl, you glowing. Yeah. I've yet to experience that, and that's okay. I'm not upset about that. Where I feel safe enough to be my authentic self. I've also yet made myself feel that way. I feel I have that as a core belief, and until I have something of my own that is justifiable to me as something, I unconsciously push away love because I'm yet to feel worthy. I've given so much of myself away that I find myself calling pieces of me back. Come back confidence. Come back faith. Come back compassion. Come back love. Come back enthusiasm. Come back fulfillment. Come back beauty. Come back texture. Come back genuineness. Khadijah, come back. Come back because I am a stranger to myself. I repressed and depressed myself so much to a state of responding and reacting how I think I should in a manner and or way where I believe I'll be okay with recalling, and what I'm saying is in a way where I'll be able to think back on it, like look back and be like, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm not embarrassed by that. And I will not feel embarrassed to mentally relive. However, because my reactions aren't authentic to self, I find myself embarrassed more than I am comforted. So what now? Well, now I'm getting to stepping up and putting action behind my authentic desires. Speaking up and stepping up for me. I am worth it. I owe myself way more than what I've invested in me. And right now, I'm thinking of all the hurt people who tried to bring me down by hurting me, be it intentional or not. If I knew then how strong I was, I would have never spoken to them again. Period. Because trying to please the enemy only got me to kill myself mentally. And here I am thinking I'm strong, yet believing I'm worthless. All the while fighting to get back to my inner strength, to apply the knowledge of the journey to get myself to peace. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me and my what now. And what now? Well, I ask you to be authentically hold on, rewind. I'm trying to interject my what now into my what now. So I wrote, and what now? Well, I ask you to be you authentically. Love the way you love. Rock the way you rock. Come back next Saturday for another what now. And I was going to say, I send you all love and light. However, I balance my light and my dark selves very well if you're into that type of thing. And I say that to say it may not be equal. But what I'm saying is I don't reject the things that I used to reject in me. I embrace them because, like I said, when I was trying to please the enemy, I only killed myself. And therefore, you know, when people talk about light and dark, I think people forget that we have daytime, we have nighttime, we have the sun and we have the moon. And they both bring wonderful, magnificent presence to ourselves, to who we are authentically, to this earth, to the animals, to the plants, to water. So, you know, I just authentically feel like I have to step up and step out and do something that makes me happy. And I'm so grateful that I started recording YouTube videos back in, I believe, like 2013, before I knew you could get paid for it or anything like that. And I'm still not looking to get paid. I'm just looking to express myself and to reach somebody, or just to reach myself, to have a platform where I can go back and look at myself some odd years later and say, wow, look at me now. Or, whoa, look at who I thought I was back then. Just, hey, it's something that I want to do. And it has nothing to do with everybody doing it. It has something to do with me wanting to do it. And I also had to give that up with everybody. The mind is telling me, or my mind is telling me oh, well, so-and-so or whatever. And it's not about that. And I send you all peace, love, and light, and balance out that dark, girl, because I'm sending that to you as well, because there's goodness in the dark. There's solitude in the dark. There's time and space and quietness in the dark. There's peace in the dark. You go outside and you sit under the stars. There's peace there. I promise you there's peace there. Once you get over the fear, if you're scared of the dark, once you get over that, because it's nothing to fear. And when you fear, you're only doing yourself a disservice, in my humble opinion. Fear is often not utilized in the proper way. Fear is when the hairs on the back of your neck stand up and you know you're not where you're supposed to be, and you know it's time to get out of there. That's that type of fear you use. But just to say I'm scared of the dark, it's no need to be scared of the dark. Because just as the sun illuminates, so does the moon. And the moon, shines in the darkness, right? So without darkness, you would not know the moon existed. And people love the moon. Just like people love the sun. And I've come from crazy, crazy, crazy places. I've come from humble places. I've come from extravagant places. I've come from many, many places. And, if y'all want to see the little scar I was talking about getting on the paper, it was this one. And I just want to show myself, hold on. Here's my finger. And my other finger. And the hole is kind of deep, but anyway, it's okay. I have many scars, and they remind me that I have to remember who I am, not where I am. And I've been telling myself that all week. And although I was telling myself that all week, I got to Thursday and I lost it. And losing it, you find it. I believe that. And look at me smiling. I know I ain't put no makeup on, and trust me. I'm just happy that I can record myself, and I can be happy at how I look. I'm proud of my reflection. And I just send you all so much love. And I pray that your week is amazing. And that you find joy and peace in who you are. Authentically. Bye-bye.